Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, we're gonna be, this is the year 1 anniversary of October 17th. Not year 1, month 1 of October 17th. Like month 1, October 17th anniversary. I'm gonna call it month by month anniversary. So on December 17th, it'll be the 2nd month anniversary, and then October, every month on October 17th it'll be a 1 month anniversary. So let's begin. This video is about how cannabis products are kind of low, and supply can't keep up with demand, and some retailers are getting an unfair advantage. So let's begin.
You don't often see this, an out-of-stock sign on a store that is yet to open.
Every day I'm not open, I'm losing money. It's frustrating.
2 weeks ago, the AGLC issued Elevate a license to sell cannabis. Problem is, despite hours of online shopping, Joshua Vera can't get any stock in. Others were always quicker.
You're not sleeping much. When something was uploaded to the system, it was a matter of literally seconds before it was gone.
A survey of Edmonton area retailers showed many independent stores are also out of stock. Fire & Flower, however, indicated it had lots at all its stores. Examples like this didn't seem fair, so the AGLC abandoned online ordering. Now, every Monday, retailers get 24 hours to manually fill out an order form. Then the AGLC splits up what it has.
We think this is the most economical way to divvy up the limited inventory we have.
There is a national pot shortage. The AGLC says its suppliers haven't delivered what was promised, so there's fierce competition for what does come in.
We're not aware of any bots being used. We're just aware of people being online 24/7, basically trying to order product, and some were successful in achieving that and others were unsuccessful in getting product.
The regulator adds these shortages could be chronic, lasting between 6 and 18 months as suppliers expand production and iron out kinks. The ordering change should keep things fair until then, and it has helped Vera secure a shipment expected next week. He will be able to open, but as optimistic as he is, he hopes producers can start producing a lot more. No business can afford expenses without revenue for long.
This whole video, I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can watch the rest of this video. But as you can see, cannabis products are very low right now, very low, and they're trying to make it fair by distributing it equally to all the retailers. Alcanna's, I guess Alcanna doesn't have anybody dedicated to be ordering supply, while Fire & Flower, there's always somebody consistently ordering and consistently camping the online store and just ordering everything they see. That's the reason why Fire & Flower was able to get product while Alcanna was not. And I actually talked to Fire & Flower. Someone actually told me that they had someone dedicated to be camping online and just ordering and ordering. So, that's a very good sign that, they are, that, all the cannabis products are selling out. And Aurora mentioned that, if they could, they'll be able to supply everything, but they want to hold off some supply so they can still, cater to the medical patients and the Europe, and on top of that, they'll have leftover product for the liquor stores, for the dispensaries and the provinces. And Alcanna said that there's no rush to build more stores because there's no cannabis products. It's hard to get supply. So, this is a very good sign. And when Alcanna reports that they're going to be opening stores in Toronto, Ontario, where's the stock price going to go up? Bloop! Up. So I'm hoping the Alcanna stock price keeps dropping. That's a little bit of bitterness of me, but I hate seeing myself lose money. But at the same time, I would love to see that stock price go down too. So, either way is good for me. So happy October 17, 2018, first year of recreational sales. I'm gonna play this every single month, and I have stuff to talk about in this video, so let's play it.
Happy October 17th, 2018. Because recreational cannabis is legal now, we're going to have a little fun with this.
Can't get me now, coppers. I'm going to show you at the end of the video how much medical product I have gone through since I acquired the medical license and how much it cost me.
In celebration of the legalization of recreational cannabis, Kevin's going to reveal his personal story of why he so strongly believes in the cannabis industry. So when Kevin was young, he attended a junior high school where the kids drank alcohol, smoked cigarettes, and weed. Since Kevin hung out with a bad crowd, he tried a few things and ended up smoking weed. He even tried to be a drug dealer. He tried. He bought some weed to try and sell it, but ended up smoking all of it instead. Then he acquired some seeds from the weed he was smoking and tried to grow it at home, but that failed because his parents found out and destroyed the plant. Throughout high school, he recreationally smoked weed, so he had to find friends to buy from, at least 5 drug-dealing friends. That didn't work out for Kevin either. Luckily for Kevin, he ended up losing most of his friends, the bad crowd, and had to make less shady friends. Kevin believes that cannabis doesn't make you physically addicted to it, but mentally instead. To test this, Kevin quit for a whole year, cold turkey, and it worked. Kevin says the first week is the toughest, but after that, you're no longer mentally addicted to it. When the Canadian government announced that they were going to legalize recreational cannabis, Kevin got excited. Best news he's heard his whole life. Then we know all about Aurora building their 800,000 square feet Sky facility and how Kevin threw almost everything he had into Aurora stocks when it was at $2. He had blind faith in the company and truly believed it was undervalued. Sure, the stock dropped a little, but he saw that as a buying opportunity and ended up investing more. It paid off big time, making Kevin a millionaire with more than 500% in gains. Sure, he sold him some stocks along the way, but he still owns about 160,000 in shares. We all know about Aurora. Aurora grew aggressively, but let's take a step back and look at the company before the huge facility, the add-ons, and all the aggressive acquisitions. Aurora Cannabis used to be named Aurora Marijuana. Aurora Marijuana stock price back in September 2014 used to be around $1. Around that time, they did a reverse takeover of a company called Prescient Mining Corporation, trading on a Canadian Securities Exchange under the symbol PMC. Takeover is a fairly simple concept: buy them out. Reverse takeover basically means that the private company buys a publicly traded company, so it doesn't have to go through a lengthy process of going public themselves. Around this time is when Terry Booth decided to execute his vision to construct a building from scratch, which its sole purpose is just to grow cannabis, and that is their Aurora Mountain facility. This cost him around $11 million with 55,000 square feet of growing space. Down the road, around March 2016, they acquired Cam Batley, and around that time they only had 45 employees. Their market capital is only worth $65 million. As of October 13, 2018, they have over 1,500 employees worldwide, and the company's market capital is somewhere between 10 to 14 billion depending on the trading day. To bring the company's market capital from 65 million to somewhere in the 10 to 14 billion range in a few years, almost 184,000% is incredibly amazing. It helps that Cam Batley, the COO, Chief Operations Officer of the company, represents the company very, very well. I'm pretty sure every single investor is crossing their fingers that the talks with Coke go smoothly and a deal will be struck. I'm fairly certain that the competition is going to be back and forth between Aurora and Canopy, but it would be nice to see Aurora pull into the top spot. According to Google, as of October 13, 2018, 37.5 million people in the United States of America smokes tobacco, and around 1 billion people smoke cigarettes.
Okay, I want to add on to that. So, 37.5 million people in the United States smoke cigarettes. Okay, so when I was in that massive lineup of people, I looked around. I saw like maybe 2 people smoking. So I was standing in lineup for at least an hour, and I only saw 2 people smoking out of all those people. And I've been in probably at least five lineups, or maybe a little more. So I've been in at least 5 lineups because I wanted to check the stores out, and I was waiting in line. And you know, there was nobody smoking. I mean, there was a couple people smoking. So that just shows you that there's a lot more cannabis users than cigarettes users, and I believe that there's more cannabis users than alcohol users. I believe that anybody who smokes will probably use cannabis, and I believe anybody who drinks will probably use cannabis. I mean, there might be the odd person or a few odd person that, you know, only drinks and don't do cannabis, but they like alcohol, like, and they just hate cannabis, and you know, that's the feeling towards it. But you know, very, very little small of the population. So I think the cannabis market is way bigger than 37.5 million people. I think it's in the range, in the United States alone, I think it's probably 150 million people. I think half the population of the United States could end up smoking weed or doing some kind of form of cannabis. At least this is just my opinion. I mean, there are really stubborn people that will, like, you know, they only like alcohol and they don't like cannabis. Because, like, 80% of the United States probably drink alcohol. So, if they drink alcohol, they're probably going to consume cannabis in some form. Alcohol beverages. I mean, cannabis beverages. Total possibility. So, let's continue on with the video.
Worldwide, I personally believe that around the same number of people smokes cannabis in the United States, even when it isn't federally legal in the United States. If the United States follows Canada and decides to legalize recreational cannabis federally, I think that number is going to go up. There's also the other side of cannabis, which is hemp. I think this market is seriously undertapped because of how many products can be produced from hemp alone. Altria, a big tobacco company, is worth over $113 billion in market capital. Philip Morris International, another big tobacco company with over $127 billion in market capital. In terms of market capital, I argue in the future that once most of the world legalizes recreational cannabis, Canopy will be the first to reach $100 billion status, followed closely by Aurora. Here's a promise from Kevin revealing how much product he has gone through from June 2018 to October 2018. 11 containers around $45 per container, not including taxes. The two 10-gram containers at the bottom, each costing around $90. 2 bottles of oil on the side is about $95 per bottle. The two small containers at the bottom is Aurora Frost, around $35 each. Add all this up and it comes to $935, averaging to around $235 per month. This is just Kevin's hypothesis and
add to that. So the medical market is really cheap compared to the recreational market. In the recreational market, I would buy a container that has 3.5 grams and would get me it's going to be about 45 bucks. While in the medical market, I get about the same amount of product. I get about 5 grams for 45 bucks. So I get 1.5 grams more in the medical market than I get in the recreational market. But in the recreational market, there's more variety. I can try different licensed producers. I don't have to, you know, I can test them all. But right now, when I went into the stores today, there was basically crap product on the shelves. And you know, I could probably get something better at the medical market on Aurora store because I'm a medical patient. Thanks to Namaste. Namaste made me a medical patient. Shout out to Namaste. You know, buy low, sell high. You know, buy low, sell high. You know, keep swing trading that Namaste stock. Just saying, you know. I'm gonna keep swing trading it. I'm gonna keep following management, but I'm gonna swing trade the crap out of Namaste stock. That's my plan. That's all I really have to say about Namaste stock. Just swing trade it. Don't. Wait. Am I allowed to? Disclaimer, you know, this is not me telling you to buy. This is something I would do. You know, I would swing trade the hell out of Namaste stock. I think Namaste stock is the easiest money I've ever made so far. It's just, I understand the company. So when the stock price drops really low, I just buy. And if it drops even lower, I'll just buy more, because eventually the lower it drops, management can come in and they can buy use the capital to buy back shares. Because if the price drops below $1, if I was management, I'd be like, okay, you know what? We have a buyback share program activated. Let's just go buy shares, because, you know, we raised money at $3 and we're buying it back at $1. That's an awesome deal in my opinion. So that's what they should do if the price drops to low to $1. So I don't think the price will ever drop below $1. So I think that Namaste would be a good swing trade stock if it ever goes back to 140. Maybe even like below 140 would be awesome. So that's like, I think Namaste is easy. I made so much money off Namaste. It's ridiculous by swing trading it. Not like I do believe Namaste is overvalued, but I love Namaste as a swing trade stock. They're so volatile. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So, okay, so let's continue with the video.
And predictions. By Kevin's estimate, he would spend around $2,000 per year on cannabis products. Kevin has known
$2,000 a year. It's probably gonna be in the range of $4,000 a year, or maybe even higher. At least $4,000 a year, because if you look in the stores, this is not cheap. Like 3.5 grams, a quarter is like $45. That is not cheap. That is very, very expensive. So, you know, that's all I have to say about that. It is very expensive to buy cannabis products at the stores compared to, you know, the medical market. If I went to the medical market, maybe $2,000 in. No, at least $4,000. I'd probably spend at least $4,000 on cannabis products, even though I don't think I'm that heavy of a smoker. I think there's way more heavier smokers than me. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about
people
that.
in the past would smoke twice the amount mentioned here. Kevin estimates that a hardcore user would consume around $4,000 of product per year, and that a light user will consume around $200 to $500 worth of product per year. As of right now, October 13, 2018, Kevin estimates there to be around 6 million users of cannabis in Canada. And if you average it out across 6 million users, that would be around 1.5
million users. I think there's gonna be in the range of over 10 million users. I think 10 million users in Canada, and if you times that by $1,500, that's like a $15 billion market cap. I mean, $15 billion revenue to be generated from cannabis users in a year. So these licensed producers gonna produce. I think Canopy and Aurora could basically generate $1 billion each a year from the cannabis market in Canada, if not more, because, you know, it all depends on branding. Because how Canada market works is, you know, you put out product on the shelf. Whoever product sells out the most, the fastest, is going to be the true winner at the end of the day. And right now, what I noticed in Edmonton, anyways, every time an Aurora product goes on the shelf, it disappears real quick. Almost every time. Almost every time a Aurora product goes on the shelf, like dry bud, it disappears. Pre-rolls, it disappears real fast. Aphria product also disappears real fast. Canopy products are always on shelf because Canopy has so much inventory. So, these cannabis companies could generate. Aurora and Canopy can probably both generate $1 billion a year from just Canada. Just saying, right? I'm just saying. I mean, it could be a lot higher than $1 billion. Who knows? But I think they can generate about $1 billion of revenue from Canada.
$5,000 per year per person. 1,500 multiplied by 6 million equals 9 billion in sales. Kevin believes that the big three companies, Aurora, Canopy, and Aphria, will fully benefit from Canadian recreational sales. If you haven't joined my stock market mastery group yet, this will be the last chance to join at a price of $40 per month. The price will be
decided that for one day we'll have a special one day, and a special one day will be for 25% off of my original amount. So I will leave the code in the thing. I will call it year 1 anniversary. So first month. So first month. So I'll just call it first month. That will be the code, first month. So first month. So that'll be the code if you want a discount to get into my stock membership. It's going to be 25% discount. So for one day. So the end of November 17th, the discount will be gone. So, you know, make sure to join if you're interested. because some people ask me for a coupon or they ask for some discount, so I'm offering a discount. So yeah, the Monk Way's disappeared on my channel for a while now. He hasn't talked, or I haven't checked out his videos. Has he even released a video in a while? Let's see. Last time he released was 2 weeks ago. I wonder if he watches my video. If you watch my video, the Monk Way, comment below. I think he's been busy or something and has stopped watching YouTube, period. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Join my membership group. There's going to be a 25% discount. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.